everyone, Sophia here, My Great Challenge. Welcome back to my channel. You saw the title of this video. Another DIY project. Something that's been on my list, again, for quite some time. I said I was going to spend the whole year going through my list, okay? Today I am starting. I won't finish it. It will be several episodes. I am taking down the enclosure of the bathtub. So this is the second floor bathroom. I have, if you're brand new, welcome. I have an old house that was built in 1929. This bathroom is probably the original bathroom. Initially there was one bathroom that's on the second floor. It probably has the original tiles, probably not the original tiles on the walls, but I suspect that it's the original tub. And then along the way, sometimes probably in the 70s or 80s, they did an enclosure, which I'll show you in a second. An aluminum enclosure with frosted glass, with doors, sliding doors. Sometimes around, I don't know, it was on this channel, so it had to be maybe 8 years ago. I couldn't take it anymore. The sliding doors were horrible. It was very early on, maybe 2 years into having the house. I removed the sliding doors, and what I did instead was put a shower curtain, because one, I couldn't bathe the dogs. It was horrible to try to bathe the dogs with just one of the doors being open, and when the dogs were going on the other side of the tub, like, it was killing me. Couldn't do it, and the dogs couldn't fit in the slop sink, the utility sink downstairs. So yeah, I removed the sliding doors, and I said, you know, I hate this enclosure. At some point I'm gonna have to remove it. But I thought that they had screwed in the bathtub. And I think it was Michelle who said, from my everyday wife life, who said, no, they don't screw into the bathtub, they screw into the wall, and the bathtub is glued on. Well, I hope you're right, because today I'm removing it. And I would love to preserve the bathtub, because it's an Art Deco bathtub. It's really nice and it's low. I like that about it, so it makes it easy to go in. So that's what I'm going to do. And we will talk about what I plan on doing with it. So let's get started. I'm going to show you what it looks like. I don't know if I can do this. I have to be honest, I don't know if I can do this. Yeah, hopefully it's not a project I have to abandon. Well, if I start it, I gotta finish it, because it's not like something I can put back together once I undo it. But all right, let's get started. Yeah, can you imagine if I undo this thing and then it's like I can't undo it all the way and I'm stuck. Okay, so here's the bathroom. So improvements that I've made, and then I'll have to redo this at some point. Okay, so improvements that I've made, I removed the two old vanities, you remember, and then I did this cubicle, remember, and then I recreated those lights here, and then I painted the tiles, and that's lasted really well. Like, look, the tiles, I haven't had to do anything. Replace the toilet, that's one thing that I did. Okay, don't mind the second floor little box. Okay, so here's the enclosure. Okay, so some of you have the same thing at home. Okay, oh yeah, and I did replace this. So that's the enclosure. And back in the days, it was sliding doors. Okay, but what I did was put a track on top here, and I ended up removing the sliding doors. And I just put a shower curtain. Right, you can see the track where the sliding doors used to be. And the tub is very nice. You can tell it's a Art Deco porcelain tub. So what I want to do is, because of this, it just takes so much room. I want to open up the space. I want to remove this wall here, and just do a shower curtain that goes all around. And so that we can actually take a bath, because you can't take the litter box is not going to stay here, but you can't take a bath in this tub because of this thing here. it's like your head is at a 90-degree angle. It's not very relaxing. So I realized that there's screws everywhere, and I kind of poked around. I'll be honest, some of them, like this one, is totally stripped. Okay, some of them I can remove, we'll see. And then the screws holding the glass, right? And then it's true that there's no screws going in. And then there's a lot of glue. So it's quite possible that the screws are only in the wall and everything else is glued. We're going to ignore the mildew, the hard water. I mean, you can tell the tub is not particularly clean, but it's also not, you know, utterly filthy either. Okay, I do my best. Okay, do my best. So yeah, let's get started. My goal today, and for this video alone, is to remove the whole thing. So what is Willie going to do moving forward? Well, until I, you know, fix the whole thing, he'll have to be careful. But eventually step 2 is going to paint. There's a special paint now that is for tub and tile. So I'm going to paint everything in white, repaint the whole tub and tile, okay? And then I'll bring in a track that's going to go all around. And it will just be held by one wire, I guess, right? And there'll be a shower curtain that goes all the way to the end over there, and one that goes all the way here, in white, all white. And then when you want to take a shower, you just join them together. And when you're not, you push them and this whole thing here will be opened. That's the goal. Okay, so let's get started. I got to remove this partition. We're going to start with removing this. Okay. Now, here's something else I would really like to do. I just don't know if it's a good idea for this bathroom. I was thinking of actually building a frame and just doing a glass partition and having it cut, and just do a glass partition like this that is stationary. But you know, what do you do with the water, you know, when you take a shower? Because this is not the kind of shower that goes down. If it was going down, that would work, but it's the kind of shower that goes this way. So it needs, you know, I'm not a plumber. I would have to redo this. So I'm just gonna do the curtain. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna do a curtain. Okay. Let me remove this, which is already not starting very well. Okay. I wonder if this is going to be another fail. Is this going to be another fail? All right. So I realized that I have to make a distinction between the screws that are for the frame itself and the screws that are holding the frame into the wall. The ones that are for the frame itself, I don't really care. I mean, if I want to disassemble the frame, yes. But worst comes to worst, I can always bend the frame, break it, you know, to get it downstairs. I'm more interested in taking it out of the wall and off the tub. You know what I mean? These seem to be easy. I'm gonna have to get a scraper. To get the sides where the cork is removed. Matter of fact, I think I have a cork remover. And it's hot in here. I don't have central air. Okay. Alright, one. I don't think there's one over there. There's one more at the bottom. Look at that. Can you see it? Oh no. The original. Maybe not the original, but wallpaper. It was pink with white polka dots. Cute. Okay. Alright. I think I can do this. It's gonna be a lot of scraping, but I can do this. So I've spent enough time looking at this thing and trying to figure out how to do it. Because this part here was easy, right? The screws that go into the wall were exposed. I could easily remove them. But the screws that go into the wall on that side are not exposed. There's a piece of glass in front of it. So what happens is that all of these panels here are in front of it, and what I think they do is that they basically insert all of them with this one first, then this one, then they put the joiner here, screw them so that they tight, then they put the doors with the track. So I know that because now I have screws that are exposed, so I'm going to remove those screws. And that should remove a part, if I'm correct. That should remove a part that is now going to allow me to start taking out glass panels. But the glass panels are also held with the screws that are on top of the frame. And that's the screws that are kind of stripped. And that's where I'm gonna have a problem. So worst comes to worst, I'll crowbar the whole thing. Because no matter what, I'm telling you, this baby is coming down today. So let's see if I'm correct. There's one screw here. You know, worst comes to worst, I'll just push the whole thing. I'll pry it off the wall. I mean, I may have glass all over the place, but it's coming down. Okay. It's kind of loose right now because I removed the part that's on the other side. And I'm trying to show you what kind of challenges you may face when you do it, because I know I'm not the only one who has one of those. They were quite popular. At one point or another. And I gotta tell you, they are horrendous. There's nothing but nooks and crannies in those things. And the cleaning of them, horrendous. I apologize for the view of the toilet. Okay, we're in the bathroom. So what happens if I start moving this? And what goes on here? Alright, let me scrape this off. Alright, so Willie, I'm gonna remove
I'm not sure.
there's two sets of screws right here. They're holding that bar right here. When I remove that, you're gonna take that bar with you, and it holds the bar, the vertical as well.
Okay.
Alright. Now my problem is that I think this one is because there's so much hard water. Okay, I got it.
Isn't hard water just ice?
No, it's calcium. Is it feeding time?
Dad, what time is it? You're
Hold on. If I go like this. No.
There might be screws over there.
Nah, hold on. I got it. Hold on. Watch this.
Oh.
Alright, so hold on. So they got screws here to hold it at a 90-degree angle. Okay, quick update. The central bar is gone. The side bar is gone. The bar that's on the, well, that was the slider, is gone. And the side bar here is gone. I am left with just the wall. So, yeah. Now I gotta figure out how to remove these two panels. Okay, I'm almost done. You know, I can try this, but There's a lot of them that are stripped. That will save me some time. I think that this is to allow me to just slide it in. So we're just gonna worry about this one panel for now. So I just pushed a little bit and this is what happened. Look. I don't know if I should do that though. I don't think it's a good idea. Should I do that? It's tempting, but I'm going to remove the screws on the other side. There we go. I should be able to slide this one out. Yes. Whew. This is a contraption from hell. Can I just say that? Whoever invented this, seriously, it's the contraption from hell. Alright, so I remove this. I don't really need to remove that. I just need to remove the screw that's over there. Yeah, but it's stripped. Oh. I gotta think of something that's stripped. What am I gonna do? Tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna force it. That's what I'm gonna do. Don't watch, don't watch. Oops. Don't do this at home, okay? I'm serious, alright? I'm forcing it only because my screws are stripped and I can't get it out. So I have to pull it out of the wall. Okay, I got it. Alright, last panel. Alright, last one. What is that? Is that a screw? They didn't screw into the tub here, did they? I hope not. Please tell me they didn't screw into the tub. Alright, this tile breakage here, that's gonna have to be repaired. What is that? Ugh. god, they did screw into the tub. Come on. Right here, you see it? Right here. All right, no problem, no problem. I can fix that. I can put some caulk repair thing. What is this? Ugh. I'm gonna have to cut that. So, now for the fun part. I gotta remove all of the silicone. From the tub, from the wall. I'm gonna have to patch those. And I got the tub and tile paint. Put a picture right here. That's coming in tomorrow. So tomorrow, for part 2, I'm going to sand. Tonight I'll wash everything and then I'm going to remove all the silicone and stuff. I'll sand everything, I'll patch, I'll put putty where it needs to go, where I have the holes from screws, I'll fill in with silicone or caulk. I'll make it nice and smooth, and then I'll paint. The thing is that it cures in 24 hours, but it hardens in 7 days. So Willie's gonna have to use a shower for 7 days. So in part 3, I'll install the new track, which is gonna be a regular ring, with a new shower curtain. And I'm probably gonna change the shower head. Now, it's gonna take a while because I want to do a good job. Well, folks, I did it. I did it. And the bathroom looks huge. I did it. I'm so happy. I've been wanting to do this for so long. Yeah, it was hard. It was, you know, I mean, it was labor intensive. It wasn't complicated. It required elbow grease more than anything else. You know, but it's done. So I'm disappointed that clearly a previous job, because it's very clearly there was another one, another partition or something, because I can see there was holes, right? So the previous one had, they put the screws in. So I gotta sew this one off, and they're all gonna get patched with caulk tomorrow. I think I did a pretty good job removing everything. It's not gonna get covered with glaze anyway. I have to put plaster here. I gotta cover these holes. I gotta sand everything, so that's tomorrow. Sand, patch, cover the holes, cover these holes with caulk, the one over there, cover these with caulk, let them dry, and then everything is going to get painted in white, all of it in white, and it's a semi-gloss, and then it's going to have to wait for 7 days. And after that, it's just gonna be a L-shape thing, you know, for 2 curtains. I'm also planning on changing the light and the shower head, and that would be it. So yeah, let me close the door. I have a big one that's downstairs. I'm getting a little impatient, but yeah, what a difference, right? It feels like a proper bathroom. Man, that thing was horrible. I can't wait to take a bath. I plan on getting one of those things that you put here, you know, you can put a book and, you know, my cup of tea, and get a pillow. Yes, the little box is gonna be moved, but awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So I'm gonna leave you at that. This was part 1 of my removing the partition, or whatever you call it, the enclosure on my bathtub. It's not there. I'm so happy. It's been on my list for so long. And I'll say it again, yeah, it was hard work, okay? It was hard work, but it was so worthy, so worthy. So tomorrow I'm getting the paint and we're gonna test it out, okay? The reviews are really good. A lot of people are happy with it, but the trick with those is, again, you gotta do it the right way, and you gotta let it cure. It's 7 days. You can't put water on it, you just gotta let it happen. So what we'll probably do is definitely move the little box out of here and put it for 7 days on the landing on the 2nd floor, and close the door every day so the cats don't come in, because I don't want little paw prints on the enamel. But yeah, so thumbs up if you liked the video. Find me on Facebook and Instagram at mygreatchallenge, and that would be it. Don't forget to subscribe right here in the corner. Click that bell button so you get notified whenever I post the next video, so you don't miss it. I will see you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.